I'm working on a 2007 Saturn Vue, and today I'm going to be doing a tune-up on it, and that includes replacing the spark plugs. This takes a Bosch double iridium spark plug. The car currently has 155,548 miles on it. All right. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is remove this air intake. There's a long plastic fastener you just pull up, and that releases the front part. Then you use a Phillips screwdriver to unscrew the clamp on the bottom. And we'll just go ahead and remove the whole air filter because I want to check it out anyway. Remove the mass airflow sensor wiring. All right, remove the hose clamp. All right, it's going to take 4 10mm bolts and 4 10mm bolts. You want to disconnect the coil pack wiring. And to do that, you pull back this gray tab and then you push down and it just unhooks. So you pull down this gray tab and then you're able to push that down, and that releases the wiring harness for the coil pack. I love these ecotec 2.2 liter engines. They literally run forever. One of my Chevy Cobalt, I think I have 322,000 miles on it, and that's the one I bought new. This one has 155,000 miles on it. If you take care of them, they really do run forever. I just want to gently pull up on it. Oh, we only last two boots. It's not bad. I bought this car for my daughter. A friend of mine owned it since new, and he meticulously took care of this car. So either the spark plugs were replaced right at 100,000 miles, or they've been in here for 155. So when I'm pulling spark plugs out of these ecotec engines, I like using an extension with a button that actually releases the spark plug socket, and that way they don't get stuck in there when you tighten everything back down and you go to take it back out. No oil leaking from the valve cover into the spark plug tubes. That's a good thing. There is the first spark plug. Doesn't look terrible. Yeah, still doesn't look terrible. Go ahead and leave in the comments below how many miles your ecotec engine has. I'd be really curious to see how many miles people have put on them. Yeah, they all look pretty normal. Bosch double iridium spark plugs. So usually I like putting the spark plugs in first, and then going back and torquing them all down after I got them all set in there. So these are aluminum heads, so definitely start them by hand first. Last thing you want to do is cross thread it. That's going to make for a really bad day. Number 2. Next time my daughter brings this car by, I'm going to pressure wash the engine, clean it up real good, do a brake system flush, maybe a coolant flush. And last one. I'm not tightening these down, I'm just giving them a little snug. Let me go look up the factory spec. I'll be right back. All right, I got the torque spec. Click. 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 And click. Reinstall the coil pack. And the 4 bolts. Yeah, these engines are just a joy to work on. Snug everything up. Reconnect the wiring for the coil pack. Make sure when you clip it back in, you push down the gray safety clip. That way it doesn't come back off. reconnect the mass airflow sensor wiring. Reconnect the hoses on the side of the air intake. Push in the plastic retaining. Push in the plastic retainer. And then tighten up the clamp for the air intake to the throttle body. Alright, there we go. Everything's hooked back up. One last look at the spark plugs. Doesn't look too bad for having so many miles on it. Not bad. Take it for a little test drive and we'll be done. That is for a 2007 Saturn Vue.